Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Irujo, and today I will be presenting a comparative analysis of Rear Window, the 1954 film by Alfred Hitchcock, and It Had to Be Murder, the short story written by Cornel Woolrich. This presentation explores how Hitchcock expanded and brought Woolrich's suspenseful history to life on screen. Cornel Woolrich's short story It Had to Be Murder was first published in 1942. It tells a tense tale of a man confined to his apartment who begins to suspect his neighborhood of murder. Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window is a cinematic adaptation that retains the core mystery but adds much more: characters, romantic subplots, and visual flair. In this presentation, we will explore three key ways the film builds on the original: character development, setting, and ambience. In the short history, the protagonist is unnamed and confined to his apartment with a broken leg. He spent his time watching his neighborhoods through his rear window. When he suspects one neighbor has murdered his wife, he uses deduction and observation to solve the mystery, without ever leaving his room. Hitchcock's Rear Window follows L.B. Jefferies, a professional photographer with a broken leg. He observes his neighbors through a large rear window and suspects one, Lars Thorwald, of murder. The film adds a glamorous girlfriend, Lisa, and a nurse, Stella, who help him uncover the truth. The mystery unfolds in real time, and the film brings a deeper human element to the history. The original story focuses mostly on the narrator's thoughts and deductions. With few secondary characters, Hitchcock, however, adds depth to the main characters and creates new ones entirely. Jeff, Lisa, Stella, and Detective Doyle all have distinct personalities. Lisa is elegant and intelligent, and she plays a crucial role in the investigation. Lisa, played by Gracie Kelly, isn't just a love interest. She's proactive and courageous. She even sneaks into the suspected killer's apartment to find evidence. Stella, the nurse, adds humor and common sense. These characters ground Jeff and help him evolve emotionally. One standout moment is when Lisa puts herself in danger while Jeff watches helplessly. It's both thrilling and deeply personal. In the history, the apartment is described briefly, and most of the tension comes from the narrator's internal dialogue. The film, however, uses the setting as a character itself. The large courtyard and the many visible apartments bring multiple side stories to life and show how people live and suffer in isolation. Hitchcock had the entire set built on the Paramount lot. Each neighbor's apartment is detailed and tells its own story. The lonely woman, the new lightweights, the dancer, and the composer. Ambient sounds like music, dogs barking, and city noise create realism. This immersive world invites viewers to observe, just like Jeff does. While Woolrich uses prose to build tension, Hitchcock relies on visual storytelling. This film uses camera's angle, lighting, and sound, or silence, to create suspense. One powerful technique is framing. Much of what we see is through Jeff's camera lens on binoculars, making us complicit voyeurs. The camera in the film symbolizes Jeff's control and his distance from real life. Lisa, on the other hand, represents connection and reality. Another neighbor, Miss Lonely Hearts, becomes a symbol of emotional despair, paralleling Jeff's fear of intimacy. These layers give the film a psychological richness. Hitchcock's screenwriters added witty, smart dialogue that wasn't in the history. For example, Lisa's line, "Isn't it time you come home?" is both romantic and challenging. It pushes Jeff to commit emotionally. The dialogue helps balance suspense with romance and social commentary. In his book, Alfred Hitchcock, Rear Window, John Belton discusses how Hitchcock uses space and gender dynamics to create meaning. He argues that the film is about looking, and how our views of others reflect our own inner fears and desires. Donald Sparrow's biography, The Dark Side of Genius, provides insight into Hitchcock's directing style. He was meticulous and obsessed with detail. Sparrow explains how Hitchcock shaped every visual and sound to build suspense, which we clearly see in Rear Window. Tene Modlesky's feminist reading in The Woman Who Knew Too Much focuses on Lisa and Stella. She argues that Hitchcock gives female character surprising power. Lisa isn't just supportive, she acts, risks, and investigates. Stella offers practical wisdom. These characters help subvert gender norms of the time. In summary, Hitchcock took the foundation Woolrich created and expanded into something bigger, with complex characters, a detailed setting, and a suspenseful tone. Rear Window becomes a masterclass in visual storytelling. It's not just a murder mystery, it's a meditation on watching, isolation, and human connection. And here we have the websites, and basically here you can see our works cited. And thank you very much for listening to us, and I hope you enjoy.